Hello friends, welcome to Srihari's Crazy Studio. Today we will see how to control a servo motor with your Android phone via Bluetooth, which are connected to a 5-volt Arduino sensor shield. For this project, we will need a Arduino Uno board, 5-volt Arduino sensor shield, Bluetooth HC05 module, a micro servo motor 9G with a key, servo key like this, few wires, male to female, breadboard. So first we will see the circuit diagram. In Arduino sensor shield, the digital and analog pins are separated with separate ground and VCC pins, so it is easy to connect a servo motor pin which has pin segregations like this. We can connect it directly without using extra wires to connect. And for Bluetooth, there is a separate pin. There are separate pins, TX, RX, ground and positive. So this is the another pin for Bluetooth, which has TX, RX, plus and minus. So first we will see the circuit diagram. So this is the sensor shield in which servo motor's 3 wires are going to connect at pin 10, and besides the pin 10 there are ground and VCC wires in the same line, and here HC05. So as I said, there is a separate connection for all pins with signal pin, input output pin, ground and VCC. So this is the circuit diagram. I have also uploaded the link of the circuit diagram in the description. So now we will connect the connections. As you can see, below the sensor shield there are pins, male pins, which will be going to connect on Arduino Uno board. Match the pins, press it. So now we will see the connections for Bluetooth. We will need a breadboard on which we will first connect the Bluetooth device. As here the pins are male pins, we cannot directly connect them, so we need to connect the Bluetooth module on the breadboard first and use few male to female jumper wires to connect them. So if you haven't seen my previous video on controlling the 220 volts bulb with Bluetooth with the Android phone via Bluetooth, so before you need to see the previous video. I have given the link of the video in the description. For TX I have taken green wire, then next is ground. So for ground I am using gray wire, and for VCC I am using orange wire. You can use any color wires. On this shield you can see here it is TX, RX, minus and plus. So as yellow is RX, it will go to TX, and green is TX, it will go to RX. Gray is negative and orange is positive. The sensor shield helps very much while connections, as to each output and input pin there are ground and VCC wires attached to the same, so there is not much more problem for connections for ground and VCC. So here is my servo motor. Signal pin is orange, 5-volt VCC pin is red, and brown is ground. So on the 10 I will connect it directly, signal pin at the end, VCC at the middle and ground at the top. So our connections is done. So you can see how much wires are reduced for ground, VCC and signal. So friends, this is the code in which I have explained each and every line about the line's function and for what the line is required. One thing to mention here, this is the servo library, which is important to include while coding the servo motor, otherwise the code won't upload and it would show an error. Everything is same as the previous video of controlling the bulb, like serial read serial dot available while data is equal to A, then switch on the relay, switch on the servo motor and rotate to 180 degrees. Here I have included a string to get the status of the rotation of the servo motor, which is the received character on the phone is S. The message will be print as rotating 180 degrees. Same is there at back to 0 degrees. Message will be printed as back to 0 degrees, and again the same thing in 90 degree rotation. Just I have changed the string, which is capital R. The receive character on my phone is capital R. So now we will verify it. So we need to remove the VCC of the Bluetooth first, because RX and TX are important for the Arduino to upload the code, as they communicate with the laptop while uploading the code. So now we will first compile. Compiling is done. Now we will upload the code. So the code is uploaded. Now we can head towards our application. So actually I was having a bit trouble with a 9-volt battery, so I have switched to the USB power supply to the main Arduino board, as the Bluetooth module was taking much power from the battery, so it drained off very quickly. So now I have connected the USB. So now we will see how does it works. First I will connect it. Okay, so HC05 module. So now as it is connected, we will run the slide. As I will click on the first one, it will rotate 180 degrees, and I am receiving the message that rotating 180 degrees. This is about that string which I showed you. So now I will click it again to make it back to 0 degrees. So you can see that it is rotating. I will again rotate it to 180 degrees, and now back to 0 degrees. And below it is the button to rotate it at 90 degrees. I have clicked it. Now it is rotating 90 degrees, and I am getting the message rotating 90 degrees. Now I will click it again. It is rotating back to 0 degree, and I have received the message rotating back to 0 degrees. So this project has many applications in day-to-day life, such as robotic arm, lifting heavy objects. We can use a much more powerful motor, which is called as stepper motor instead of this servo motor. The stepper motor helps to as it is powerful, it helps in lifting heavy objects, and this type of motors are also used in 3D printers, CNC cutting, and all types of laser and plasma cutters which are used. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and comment below for next video. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I put my videos. So thank you, have a nice day.